evening everyone, it's Nicola Cairncross here, and I have been mucking about for the last few days. I thought it might be of interest to you to know what I do with my days, so I'm doing a day in the life of today. So the first thing is I was woken up extremely early for me. It's usually about 8:30, but today it was 7 o'clock because it sounded like someone was rolling a ball down my roof. Now I live in this really cute little block of flats that overlook the river, but they've got this sort of, I think it's an air system. I don't know what kind of system it is anyway, but it means that sound travels really strangely from other flats. And next door I've got 2 kids, so I suspect they were rolling a ball somewhere, but it sounded like it was coming down my roof. And as far as I know, the seagulls and the pigeons haven't got that clever insurance yet. It'll be a worrying day when they do, that's for sure. And then the other thing that happens is there's I'm at the end of the block, and there's a little bit that goes down by the river, and people come down there and park their cars and have a cigarette and make phone calls and things. And today it was 2 blokes with lorries, and they were making, I don't know, they're making cement or something. So I felt like going and opening the window and saying, really, do you have to do that at 7 o'clock in the morning? Anyway, I thought, well, I'll just get up and get on with it. So I got up, got myself ready, washed up, and make myself a coffee. Then I sit and go through my journal and write down, sort of how I'm feeling about the day. I'm still using my Steve Bartlett diary, which I'm really enjoying a lot. And then what else do? I have some oats, porridge oats, because of course I'm Scottish, as you may know. And my latest thing is porridge oats with blueberries and a drop of honey, Greek honey, obviously. And then I will sit and think about what I want to do. What one thing do I want to achieve today? Because that's all I ever want to achieve is one thing. And the thing I've been working on over the last couple of days is YouTube Shorts. And I wanted to tell you about those. So my son prompted me because he I don't know how he figures things out so quick. It's very annoying. He's been making van life videos and mountain biking videos. He's travelling around New Zealand at the moment in a van. And he made a short of where he was, and it was just beautiful. And I thought, and he puts music to it, and it looks really good. It sounds really good. Children are so talented, it's annoying. But I thought I'll have a go myself. So I spent the last couple of days trying to do it in various different ways. Don't try and follow the YouTube instructions because they are not up to date. They've got a thing where you can upload a short from your phone is the most easiest method. But in order to do that, you have to have created your short and then either done it on your phone or got it onto your phone. I found the easiest way to move videos like this to my laptop to work on, and then vice versa, moving an edited version of this video back to a short onto my phone is by AirDrop, and that's just easiest and fastest. I used to have to text it to myself, but my daughter Phoebe said, no, Ma, God's sake, for heaven's sake. She snatches things out of my hands, so I'm too slow sometimes. No, she says you have to AirDrop it, so that's what I've been doing. So what I did was I tried a few of the YouTube editing tools where you can actually edit a clip of an existing video and then upload that as a short. But for some reason, one worked and one didn't. The one that worked, though, got nearly 200 views. It was quite astonishing. So I thought, no, it was just enough to encourage me to carry on. So what I did then was I went and created an edited version of my Steve Bartlett unboxing video. Nicola Cairncross here. No, this is really exciting. This is an unboxing video. It's Steve Bartlett's The Diary. He's the youngest dragon on the den. He had a social media company in Manchester called Social Chain, and he's a very wealthy young man indeed. And he started, while he was still at Social Chain, a diary of a CEO, which he pretended he recorded it in the cupboard under the stairs of his own flat, which was quite funny. A while ago, he announced that he was going to be creating an actual diary. And I'm a big fan, enhancing your environment to support you. And funnily enough, I haven't actually set any concrete goals for myself this year because I was waiting for this to arrive. First, let me say, it's quite hard to get into. Quite amazing, really, how you can get sort of 10 to 15 minutes down into 1 minute if you only focus on the important stuff. And so then I airdropped it to my phone and I uploaded that as a short. Because for some reason, when I just uploaded it normally, even though I did the things that YouTube recommend, which is put a hashtag on saying short and shorts, and how YouTube has picked up one of my other videos. You know, back in the mists of time, I did a video of a wild turtle coming up to greet us when we were having dinner in Greece. And it turned that into a short somehow. I've got no idea how. So, yes, so what effect is it having? Well, if you clip from an existing video, you can do 15 seconds, or you can extend that to a minute. And if you upload a clip from an existing video, then it should go up as a short and it will link to the original video. So you can see how you could use it as a sort of trailer for your videos every time you upload a new one. But then I thought to myself, it's not really helping. It's helping the view count a lot. It's not really helping the watch hours, which is what I'm focusing on at the moment, because in order to get monetized on YouTube, you need 4,000 watch hours in a year. But then I thought, if it does go, I'm never going to go viral on shorts, am I? Let's face it, I'm not exciting enough. But if it just brings more people to the channel, and it did seem to do that, so it tells you how many views you've had, how many watch minutes you've had, and how many subscribers it's generated, which is quite an interesting metric. So you have to decide what you want really from your shorts, I think, and I think mine will be traffic and subscribers. And then what else have I been doing? So mucking about with shorts. I did actually make some notes. I wrote an email. Oh, somebody said, can they refer me? Which is very sweet of them to ask. I was like, yes, please. So she told me a bit about the person concerned, and it did sound like my ideal client. It's a very dynamic author. I love working with authors because they've got the content ready-made, haven't they? They've just got to leverage it. So I wrote an email for her, replying to her that she could then send on, and hopefully this gentleman will be getting in touch very soon. So because I love working with new people, it's really cool. I've also been looking at a guy called Justin Walsh on Twitter, who actually is the guy who I picked up on Card, C-A-R-R-D, where I've made my new website. I've been watching what he's been doing, and I've also been getting his newsletter. And he's got a couple of training courses, one of which is for LinkedIn and one of which is just for content creation, specifically newsletters and Twitter tweets. So I got inspired by reading some of his stuff, and I thought I'll just have a go at doing one of those long Twitter threads where you give as much value as you can. So here is the actual thread. I've pinned it to the top of my profile, so it's the first thing that people see. And if they click to open it up, it opens up like this. Then I've numbered them all so people know which order they should read them in. So I've said basically, if you're a small business owner, your ultimate success depends on how you view your business as an entire entity or a series of small units linked together, and how you think about, relate to and deal with your money. 2, just to put this into context, I've got 25 years experience working with extraordinary entrepreneurs from all walks of life, helping them create powerful personal brands, digital assets and profitable communities. 3, one client had never heard of a podcast but now has 2 Apple top 10 ranked podcasts of his own and co-presents a top celebrity podcast featuring superstar A-list names. All right, so this bit's the promise. There's 4 Ps. 4, another took just one idea I gave him and with no extra work himself created a YouTube channel that's just about to hit 1 million views and created an extra passive income revenue stream for his real world business. 5, I've also walked my own business talk, creating £160,000 out of an empty room in Mayfair in under 6 months, and then buying and renovating a £500,000 boutique hotel, no money down, in just under 12 weeks flat. 6, but back to you and your business. By the end of this thread, you will have a clear idea of the difference in the 2 businesses mentioned in tweet 1, an insight into 3 of the 10 entrepreneurs' traps and which you are most likely to fall into. 7, and also 3, access to 21 red pill money secrets from successful entrepreneurs. 4, a link to a simple, quick way to fix your business finances for good. 5, a link to get more life-changing entrepreneurial info for free. Let's go. Number 8, it's essential to think of your business as a series of interlinked links. Oh dear, that's not great, is it? In a chain. Interlinked links in a chain. That way you can look at them one by one and easily identify which link is not pulling its weight or performing up to scratch. 9, for example, do you have a compelling initial offer that you can deliver enjoyably and profitably? Do you know how many you will need to sell to cover at least your initial marketing costs? Do you get enough eyeballs on that offer every single day to make enough sales? 10, moving to the 10 entrepreneurs traps. Here are the 3 most common that entrepreneurs fall into: the trap of busyness, the trap of dependency, the trap of distraction. 11, the first one is where you feel that you have to keep working. You can't give yourself any empty thinking time in your diary. So you never allow empty space for creative new ideas to drop in or bubble up from your subconscious. 12, the second one is where you think your business depends on you 100%, so you can never have any time off, or where you think you depend on someone in your business 100%, so you put up with bad behavior or underperformance. Number 13, the third one is where you just cannot keep focused on the one thing you need to do today in your business and keep being distracted by the next shiny object or training, convinced that this is the one thing that will make a difference. I'm a bit guilty of that, and I was today for sure. 14, turning to your money now. I interviewed 20 successful entrepreneurs and asked them for their biggest money tip, the one they wish they'd known when they started their business. And one well-known entrepreneur, 15, was so good he gave me 2 blinding tips, so I had to include them both. You can read them here on Amazon, link to my Amazon book, or listen free here, link to my podcast on Anchor, which covers all the 21 tips. So a free gift and a low-cost thing there. 16, from those interviews, I discovered that one of the biggest headaches for a business owner is knowing exactly what's going on with your cash flow and basic profit and loss. If you're constantly worried about either, 17, if you're worried about your business or your personal finances, let me share the money management secret given to me by 2 of my most successful business mentors. It takes just an hour a week tops, but will give you 100% peace of mind. And on that one, I linked to my How I Manage My Money video, which is proving to be one of my most popular videos so far. 18. Okay, that's a wrap. If you've enjoyed any of the above, then you'd love my YouTube channel, where you can subscribe to free at youtube.com/@Nicola Cairncross, or subscribe also free at my Substack to get notified of all new videos. Just search for Nicola Cairncross on Substack with a link to the YouTube channel, because that's what I really want people to do. And then I said, comment underneath if you enjoyed this and want to share it. Please get the link from tweet 1 right here and share that. So that's what you do. You have some sort of call to action at the end. Make it very free or low cost. And I'm just having a look to see 2 or 3 people have gone through. 9 people have seen that one. So, well, we'll see, won't we? We'll see how it does. That's the thing. Got to try these things and see. And if they work, do them again. And if they don't work, try them again, because they might not work the first time, but they might work the second or third time. And it was quite good fun, actually. So what he gave 4 things to try and do. If you get on his mailing list, you'll get it's the latest issue of his newsletter. Went out just this last Saturday. Justin Walsh on, is it Welsh or Walsh? Let's have a look. It is justinwelsh.me. You can find him, and if you go to justinwelsh.me and look for the Saturday Solopreneur newsletter, you'll find the one that I read, and it gives you these 4 tips on how to write a Twitter thread. So we'll see how it goes. I've only got about 30 followers on Twitter, because obviously I lost my main account and I haven't got it back yet. So annoying. I had about 4,500 organic followers on that, which is deeply, deeply annoying. But I'm still hopeful one day I'll get it back. So I'm just going through the motions, really, in the hopes that I do. And so I did this Twitter thread, and about 4 or 5 people have engaged with it since I published it about a quarter of an hour ago. So we'll see how it goes. These are I call them diddling about things, really. They're when because I've not got anything specifically to do today. And Friday's my marketing day, because I like to zone my diary. I was just really diddling about, learning new stuff, looking at the stuff I've done, seeing what's worked, what hasn't, if I enjoyed it, if I want to carry on with it. And one of the things I most enjoy is making these videos. I'm getting a bit of traction with that now. I can't think of anything that I'll make a short of out of this, but I suppose you'd make a short out of your outtakes, wouldn't you? I don't know. Anyway, it's Friday night. I've got a video done. I've got a couple of shorts done, which is what my training course on YouTube is telling me to do. I'm getting some traction, so I think it's been a good week. I hope you've had a good week too, and if there's anything I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask in the comments below. And in the meantime, I'll see you tomorrow. When it's hot.